Are you Genevieve Ortega? Geneva Ortega. Ma'am, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
Officers were dispatched to a road rage incident and spoke with two complaining witnesses who advised that the incident started at the gate of their apartment complex as they were trying to leave. The defendant's car.
Okay, pause for a second. This entire case starts over a blocked gate and one car honk. Wild how fast a tiny moment can escalate into a full-blown road rage assault charge. And notice the judge, he's trying to keep control before the chaos even gets fully explained. Have you ever seen a minor traffic annoyance turn into something dramatic? Let me know in the comments.
Was stopped in front of the gate and complaining witness 1 honked her horn so she can move her car out of the way. The complaining witness made a right turn to...
Hold on. Co-defendant. Are you Ms. Torres? Ma'am, you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You speak English, correct? Okay. So I think where we left off, you said that there was a defendant's car was by the front gate of apartment complex.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And the complaining witness 1 honked her horn so she can move the car out of the way. The complaining witness 1 made a right turn to go westbound on West Little York, and complaining witness 1 and co-defendant stopped at a red light. The co-defendant, Ms. Torres, started throwing things at her car. They went westbound on West Little and then made a right at Eldridge, and defendant Torres yelled, "Pull over, let's fight." The complaining witness 2 said that they continued going northbound on North Eldridge, and the defendant brake checked her several times before stopping in front of the complaining witnesses.
It's like something I see out of YouTube, man.
Defendant then got out of the passenger seat, walked up to the complaining witness 1's vehicle, attempted to open the side door to remove her from the vehicle. Complaining witness 2 got out of the passenger seat to prevent defendant from opening the driver's side door. The defendant was able to open complaining witness 1 door because when complaining witness 2 opened the door, it unlocked all of the doors. The defendant grabbed complaining witness 1, dragged her out of the vehicle by the hair, struck her with a closed fist towards her head, scratched her, and threw her in the dirt. Complaining witness
So
tried...
who did that specific? Was that
Defendant
Ortega or Torres?
Ortega. And then complaining witness tried to break up the fight, and while doing so, the defendant grabbed him by the genitals and would not let go. Both complaining witnesses felt pain/discomfort. Injuries were observed on the complaining witnesses, and the defendant, Ortega, admitted to the assault but said the complaining witnesses were the aggressors. Witness and video confirmed that the defendant was the aggressor. As far as
What about the
defendant number 2,
genitalia grab, Pavel? No one charged on that one?
I don't know. It's probably,
You know?
yeah, not as of right now.
Ladies, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. Ms. Ortega, if I send you for a drug test right now, what are you going to test positive for?
Nothing.
I'm sending you for a drug test right now. You too, Ms. Torres. I expect you guys to come back. At that time, we'll talk about your lawyer. If you do not come back, I will set your bond extremely high. I'm done playing games. I will not stand for it. I'm going to do everything in my power to protect every single person of Harris County. Do you understand? If I find that you violate that, I will do that to you guys. And I will revoke your bond, make it extremely high. You understand? Who is driving in this caper?
it was Ortega.
Ms. Ortega, do you have a Texas driver license?
Actually, let me driving.
Do you have a Texas driver license? I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to be in possession of weapons. I'm sending you now for a test and then you must come back. Do you understand? Okay, take a seat for me. Okay, so we'll do the conditions now and then we can tell Tracy. Okay, Ms. Torres, you tested positive for marijuana. I am now making it a condition that you are not to smoke.
This is the turning point. The defendant admits to the assault but tries to flip the narrative by blaming the victims. Classic courtroom moment. Admissions don't always equal accountability, and the judge clearly isn't buying it. Also, grabbing someone by the genitals, that's the kind of detail that instantly shifts how the court views someone's aggression level.
I'm telling you that you will be tested 31 days from today. Guess what happens if you test positive? Right. You hold the keys to the jail cell. How old are you? How old are you?
19.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a bartender.
Where?
The Zone Sports Bar.
Did you graduate from high school? Like I said, you've been ordered not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. I will bring you back in 31 days to test you. How much money do you make a month?
Yeah, like 1,000.
Okay, I will appoint you a lawyer, but today's already 1:00. It's too late. So what we'll do is I will give you an application. You can take it back with you, and the next time you come, you can give it back to us, and we'll appoint you a lawyer. You will get tested again. No more smoking. I will not accept any kind of explanation. I was in a car and other people were smoking. Someone gave me a gummy. I didn't know what it is. I don't care, and I will not entertain excuses. Do not have any contact. And the problem is, Miss Torres, is this is at 19. This is your second assault case. Why so angry?
It's not
Funny.
bad, because it's not bad.
It's not funny. It's what's next? An aggravated assault where you pull a gun on something, where you're looking at up to 20 years in prison? All it takes, the thing is, look at me. The thing is that, you don't get many chances in life, but to reflect and look at what you're doing and thinking to yourself, oh my God, if I do this, what's going to happen? If I say this, what's going to happen? Man, think before you act. Sometimes.
Sorry.
That's when it hurts. If you can't look at me in the face, am I speaking truth?
She's angry because of her kids.
I'm not. She's what?
She's angry because of her kids.
Is this the proper response? Because mom has cancer. What if she really needs your help and you're in custody? Who's going to take care of mom? What kind of cancer do you have?
Okay.
What do you do for a living, ma'am?
I work for a radiology doctor and an oncology doctor.
Okay. Do you, are you married, ma'am?
No.
How many children do you have? I will appoint you a lawyer, but today it's already 1:00 and everybody's gone. We can give you an application. Come back to us in a couple weeks or whenever you want, and I can appoint you a lawyer. If you want to come back tomorrow, we can have you come back tomorrow and we can give you a lawyer tomorrow.
On Saturday?
Oh, tomorrow's Saturday. Hell no. I meant Monday. I'm not coming tomorrow. You cannot even drag me.
She's a good girl.
It's a second assault case.
The first one,
It's,
he explained to him that
actions speak louder than words. What you tell me goes in one ear, goes out the other. Paper dictates.
you read it.
I'm not going to read it. I'm just telling you what I see.
Because you see the word this is assault, you're assuming that it was my fault. That's why I said all you have to do is read it. This situation,
I don't want to talk about this case, but
your situation,
the problem is this case. And from what they've read, I will let you pick whatever day you want to come back. You can go back together, okay? The only thing I'm asking you, both of you guys, do not pick up any new cases. Do not get in any more fights. Don't drink alcohol, don't use any dope, and you'll be fine with me, okay? I will have you go to Victoria. You guys can pick whatever.
This is one of Judge Fleischer's signature moments. he snaps into real-world mode. Road rage isn't just yelling in traffic anymore. People get shot over this every day. This commentary from the judge isn't just lecturing, it's a legal warning wrapped in a reality check. What do you think? Should judges be this blunt in court?
Date you want to come back, bring the paperwork, come early, and then we can appoint your lawyers early. That way you don't have to wait this long as well. Okay.
I can come back later with the first one is at 10:33, and the second one is at 12:08. I can come right after that, it's at 12.
No, we're done usually, yeah, because the lawyers are usually gone and out of here by 12:30. So, I mean, you can come Tuesday if you want early, you can come Wednesday, any day you want to come. You can come the following week too, if you want. So I'm not, you can come next week, you come the following week, whatever you want. I'm not, I'll give you up to, 30 days for you to decide what day you want to come back. My only concern is I don't want any more trouble. That's all. And I want our streets to be safe, Imagine, Ms. Torres and Ms. Ortega, what if you had gotten out and the other person has a gun? Do you know how many cases we see here where people get shot because they get out with this road rage? I mean, the DA, he's shaking his head over there, man. How many cases we have? You just get out of the car, you start walking, another person's got a gun, they start shooting. Even to officers, it happens. Yeah. All right. Enough preaching. I'll have you guys go over there. You guys are gonna have to wait just a little bit for Tracy to get back. Once you sign your bond conditions, you guys are free to go. Okay?
I got a message to my phone saying I have to pick up a portable.
So maybe they were conditions from the magistrate.
Perhaps the magistrate put like
It said
an
it-
ankle monitor on you.
The paper that y'all gave me from right here, it says the portable for my car. This the text message.
Torres,
Mhm.
just haven't taken about any portable or.
Yeah, I know. It's gotta be perhaps from the magistrate. I don't know.
What's the case number on this case, so I can look it up?
251
251
7262.
7262.
I,
She put it on,
I don't see it.
what did she say, portable?
Judge, it says that on the general conditions of release of and supervision.
You saw that, Ramona?
Yeah, Judge, it's on there on her new case.
Where? I don't see it.
Is this Torres, Olivia Torres?
Yeah.
It's her general conditions of release and supervision,
From
right underneath her bond condition, her bond.
under that capias thing?
No, it's right under the capias.
It says if you're charged with the DWI. Second, install an ignition interlock.
So that's what she's talking about. And maybe it doesn't apply to this case, but
Yeah.
that's why she got that.
It doesn't apply here. I don't know. Tracy, can you see if this horse has been ordered to have an interlock? Do you need the cause number? I don't see it. Regardless, if they had ordered it on you, I will take it off. Just don't consume, don't use. They're going to call you to take a drug test or an alcohol test. And I am going to test you 31 days. Just as long as you don't use any dope, you'll be fine. And no alcohol. All right? All right. Go sign your resets. Okay, you can take it off. Do anything. The worst thing you can do is take off or start consuming alcohol or pick up a DWI. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, we all make mistakes, Mr. Geronimo Tapia. That's why I will waive this supervisory DPS fee. This is normally a $3,000 fee, but if you come back with another DWI, it is a $6,000 surcharge. Not to mention, you're looking at a ton of time. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If I were you, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, I wouldn't get into a. Officers don't care. All they look at your record, if they see a prior DWI, it's not going to go well. You understand? All right, good luck. Thanks, Josh.
Your Honor, I have two pleas, one of which is Mr. Son Agriano, and the next one is Mr. Mosiah McIntosh. Yes, sir.
Judge, just for the court's record, Mr. McIntosh did go to the drug test today and it was negative.
Oh, great. Great. Good morning, Mr. McIntosh.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
Yes, sir. Not to the judge. Okay. Judge gonna ask you how you plead guilty and not guilty guilty. Yes.
So are they going to dismiss one in exchange for the
That's
other?
correct, Judge. On each one of these clients, they, hands out your pocket, sir. Their state is going to proceed on Mr. Agriano. The state is going to proceed on the 2526700 case.
The other one's going to be dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Both of you guys are charged with multiple cases. Both of you guys have worked out agreements where they're going to dismiss one in exchange for the other. You both need to understand, and Mr. McIntosh, you need to understand that you're pleading guilty to a theft. This theft will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. So no deferreds, they didn't offer deferred anything?
Yes, I sat with him inside the office, Your Honor, and I went over the whole ordeal about what effect a theft conviction would have on him. I told him it's a crime of moral turpitude. It will hinder him for the rest of his life.
You know, in life, when you take a half-ass approach to something, you get a half-ass result. When you plead guilty to something and when it goes on your record, it's never, you're stuck with it forever. Do you know that I have people that call me now that say, hey, can you get this theft off my record? I can't get an apartment. You literally, people will deny you an apartment because you have a theft on your record. You know that? If you want to get a loan for a car, if you want to buy a new car, you can't make a lot of money. Nope. It bars you from so many things. You're old enough to know actions have consequences. If you want to do this, then I'm more than happy to take it. But once you take it, that's it. I'm sure that they would offer you a short probation, do an anti-theft class, and you know, you don't end up with a conviction on your record. But once you plead guilty, that's it. And theft cases, you're branded a thief for the rest of your life.
How long was would the probation be?
I told you 12 months, sir.
And I tell you what, I'll make it sweeter. I'll take you off in half the time. But once you get that theft, so I'll take off all your fees. You won't know anything. Never about the money. I don't care. Just you tell me. You don't have to make a decision now. I'll let you talk to the city. You let me know what you guys want to do, okay?
There you are.
So, Mr. Anguiano, you have worked out an agreement. They're offering you a 12-month deferred. This is a type of probation that if you complete it successfully, you don't end up with a conviction on your record. But you can't tell people it was dismissed. It's not dismissed. You just did a probation, completed it successfully, you don't end up with a conviction. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You also need to understand that you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this agreement, that if you violate this agreement, we issue a warrant for your arrest. You're looking at 180 days in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All you have to do is a thinking for a change and a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. You have any kids? The other agreement is 25 hours of community service. I'll make you a deal. If you do a driver safety course, I'll waive the community service. That way you learn something from this. You know, it's just keep our streets safe.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, that's it. If you get this thing done in half the time, get all your classes done. Don't pick up any new cases. Don't test positive. I'll take you off in half the time. Can you get it done?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I'll withhold it. All you got to do is a TRAS, thinking for a change, 25 hours of community service. But if you do the driver safety course in lieu, you don't have to do the community service. And no drugs, no alcohol. If you ever have any issues, come back. We can talk about it. She's amazing. She'll help you however you need. All right? All right. Wave your
Judge,
speaks.
I think there should be an inclusion of clients getting his GED, Judge. The chief and I discussed it.
Yep. Done. Do you have a driver's license?
No, sir, yet though you want.
I think that's important. If he's gonna start driving, you need a license, man. Don't drive. Don't drive until you get a license. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I want you to get your GED. That's the most important thing in your life as well. All right? All right, we're gonna give you a list of resources so that you don't have to pay anything to get your GED. All right? All right, good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just let me know.
Yes, sir, we will go talk, Judge.
Mr. D.
Yes, sir, Your Honor. The chief and I need to talk to you about something, Your Honor. It's my understanding that the chief is not amenable to 12-month deferred on the one of the thefts. It's my understanding that he's willing to accept 18 months. However, he said he would.
I'm okay with whatever.
And Your Honor, I said I didn't tell you to. The only reason, Your Honor, there was a PTI for 2023 on misdemeanor. It was the case was the PTI. Then we had the theft, a new theft.
What was the original PTI on? Not on a theft though. Interference?
Your Honor, I'll come to you. Obviously, I'll just give that option. I just think given.
You want to do an 18-month deferred?
I would offer it.
What do you think? Because we can always early
He
terminate.
just told me he wouldn't be willing to do 18 months.
Well, but what I'm telling you is if he does well, I'll terminate him. Come
I told him that he would terminate it in 9 months.
on up. Your alternative is a conviction. And I'm telling you now, the conviction will hose you for the rest of your life. We're trying to save you from yourself because sometimes people are their own worst enemy, and that's you now. You're continually shooting yourself in the foot. Life is hard as it is. And when you start racking up convictions, especially theft convictions, it just gets so much worse. I promise you, it's not fun. This life is about one thing. It's about having fun, making a lot of money, getting to buy nice things, going on nice vacations. And when you get that theft conviction, no one gives you a job. No one's going to give you because they know that you're going to steal from them, given the opportunity. That's why we have convictions, to put the entire world on notice of what type of person you are. That's why you want to avoid as many convictions as you can. Because once you get that notice, and once the entire world knows you're that type of person, they don't give second chances. Very few times. I'll do whatever you want to do. If you want to take a conviction, you can do it. If you want to do the deferred, what we do is we reward you. If you do well, we take you off early. It could be 6 months. It depends on you. If you get it done really quick, I can take you off in 4 months. I can take you off in 6 months. It depends on how well you do it. You're the master of your own domain.
I'll
I'm
take,
just trying to save you from yourself.
Is this the final
yes, sir.
decision?
Yes, sir.
It's up to you. They can write it up for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. I'm the one that can early terminate you, right? And that depends on you. If you
Okay.
do well, you don't test positive, get your stuff done quick, we'll take you off quick. The idea is that you learn from this, so you don't pick up another case. At some point, you're going to get the itch to take something. Don't. It's just not worth it. You know, whatever the stupid ass thing in the store that you want, just don't. Work and you get it on your own. You know what I mean?
Sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Whatever you want.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Make the right decision.
All right, Mr. McIntosh, this is a good deal. I hope you do well, you know?
I will.
The agreement is,
18
it's an 18-month,
MZI.
I didn't print out the new one.
18 months, yeah.
okay, so they're gonna, yeah, I got it. They're going to dismiss the one and then she's doing a deferred on this
Yes,
one,
sir,
right?
Your Honor.
You know, the thing is that if you complete this, Mr. McIntosh, you will have no convictions on your record. You know, we're sending you out in the world better than you came if you can complete this. You know, we're not asking for much. The agreement here is an anti-theft class, a TRAS, no drugs, no alcohol, and 25 hours of community service. Are you working? What do you do with yourself?
I just started with bacon. temp agency,
Okay.
and I just got an interview with Jovi's full-time as a butcher.
Did you graduate from high school?
I graduated from high school, and I'm doing Coursera, automation IT
Great.
online.
As long as you get the anti-theft class done and you work full-time, I'll waive the community service. Just make us proud, get the theft class done, stay out of trouble for at least 6 months, you're out of this thing. Okay, we'll early terminate you.
Thank you.
We're gonna waive all the fees, you're not gonna have to pay for anything. I can't pay for the class, you'll have to pay for that. But I'm taking fees off for everything else.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to have a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you're stuck with us until you complete it successfully or if you get revoked. Now, if you do well, no conviction. If you fail, like you pick up a new case, you don't do your anti-theft class, or you test positive for something, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I will put you in jail, and you're looking at 180 days. You understand?
I understand.
We're not asking for much. All right?
Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to follow the agreement. We'll sentence you to it. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you,
Did
Your
he say
Honor.
guilty or no?
He said guilty,
Okay,
Judge.
all right. Luck to you, Mr. Mack.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's all right, that's it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. D.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for being so patient. You are Tavion Williams.
Sir.
Mr. Williams, you now stand charged with yet another case. Terroristic threat of a family or a household member. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. On March 30th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a disturbance and made contact with the defendant and the complaining witness. The complaining witness and the defendant were in a previous dating relationship for 3 to 4 years. The complaining witness stated that the defendant was upset because the complaining witness broke up with him. Complaining witness stated that the defendant had called and texted her multiple times. On one such call, the defendant stated that he would go to her location, punch her in the face, and break her phone. The complaining witness stated that she then stopped answering the defendant's calls. The defendant then showed up at her location and attempted to make contact with her multiple times and grabbed her arm from across the counter. The complaining witness stated
Wait,
she
and did what?
grabbed her arm from across the counter. The complaining witness said she was in fear for her life. Witness, the complaining witness further confirmed the events and then also described another incident. The event showed up to complaining witness's job and threatened her life.
Since December of last year, Mr. Williams, unlawful carrying of a weapon, felony UUMV, evading arrest, gun case, felony gun case, and now a terroristic threat. Within a matter of 2.5 months, you have picked up 6 cases. What on earth is going on with you? We will now find out. I'm ordering you now to go take a drug test, and you will return tomorrow so we can fulfill the bond conditions. If you so far as have any contact with this person, I'm going to make your bond so high you'll have teeth falling out. Do you understand? You are not to be in possession of any weapons, and I'm going to put a monitor on your ankle so I know where you are at all times. The next case you pick up, I'm going to freaking lose it. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So I'd like to send him for a test now, and then right afterwards, he gets a GPS monitor, not to go within 500 feet of where the complaining witness lives, works, no weapons, no drugs, no alcohol, and then we will return tomorrow to discuss the results. We will also, in the interim, give you an application to fill out, and you can bring that back tomorrow to see whether you qualify for an appointed lawyer, sir. You know, Mr. Herrera, so you talked about a PTI and he doesn't want it?
They denied it, Your Honor.
Oh, it's denied?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Mr. Herrera, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 2 days that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will now go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. I would never, even if you have a sip of alcohol, I wouldn't get into a car. When they look your record up, if you get pulled over and an officer smells it, it's probably not going to go well for you. And what we're doing today, from now on, it's a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. No more proverbial slaps on the wrist. Do you understand?
Sir.
Judge, I don't know what the credit or the time was, but he has 1 day credit. I'm not sure how.
So whatever it is.
Okay.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never change this. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes.
How do you plead to the officer, guilty or not guilty?
Yes.
Are you sure? If you're not guilty, then don't plead to it, man.
Oh, no, yeah.
Because once you plead, you can never change this. This isn't Target where you can return it because you don't like it. Are you sure?
Sir.
Okay. I'm going to find you guilty, Mr. Herrera. Let me make something else abundantly clear to you. Your lawyer is asking for me to waive what would otherwise be a $3,000 surcharge that would normally apply to you. We all make mistakes. But if you continue to make mistakes where you endanger other people's lives, that's when the sentences get a lot more serious. A second DWI, like I said, it's a minimum of 30 days in jail and a $6,000 surcharge. So if you come back with another DWI, do you understand?
Sir.
If you want to get lit, take an Uber. $40. Any